Hello, 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 hello. Hold on a second. Okay, can you guys see the game? Can you guys see the Silent Hill 2 menu?
James, honey,
James, honey.
did something happen to you?
Uh,
After we got separated in that long hallway?
hold on. I'm gonna have to close the game and restart it. Okay, now we should be good. How's it going, everyone? Nico, Lexi, Payacon, George, Mont, all the usuals. Hope you're all keeping well. Let me see. So I meant to take a few days off. I didn't mean to take 5 days off, but that's what happened. Um, hold on a second. Lowercase. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Cheers. Gary as well with the 24 with the 2 years. Thank you. Hold on a second. So yeah, we'll probably do Silent Hill 4 sometime soon. I would say. We still have Silent Hill 4 to do. But today we'll do Born from a Wish and PT. If you didn't read the title, we'll do Born from a Wish and PT. Two fairly short experiences. But both of them together will still take several hours. Um let's see. Hey, what's up, Mr. Stunt? No matter. Thank you for the 17. Why am I not seeing your sub pop up? I feel like is Stream Elements usually like kind of delayed where it takes a bit of time for the thing to pop up? Weird. Anyway, we'll do new game. Born from a Wish. Normal. Let's do it.
When I woke up, I was all alone. Everyone's gone. Is it because of those monsters? What do I do now? Do I fight and live? Or do those monsters get me? I don't have any reason to go on living. But I'm scared to die. I'm so afraid of pain. Should I run away? I want to find somebody. I don't like being alone. But is there anyone left alive?
Sweet. That music, man, that sound. And of course, the Heaven's Night theme, because we are in Heaven's Night. That is where we begin here. JMP, thank you for the 62. Cheers, man. Much appreciated. So, this is a little side story. Maybe some of you have not seen this before. It was not included with the original version of the game. It was released first with was it with the director's cut or something? But yeah, this came with a later version of the game. And the title of it already speaks volumes, you know, Born from a Wish. We are playing as Maria. Maria is a character born from James's wish. And I think what we're seeing here is the birth of her character. That's how I interpret this anyway. These are literally her first moments of existence. She springs into being here. in Heaven's Night. In the main game, of course, we learn that she has the key to this place, which implies that she is from here, or that she works here. And then we see how her colors tie in nicely with the color scheme of the area. We see that this place is some kind of strip club. Hey, what's up, Dave? How's it going? But I guess it's similar to the start of the base game as well, in that we are in front of a mirror, like James in the bathroom, contemplating our reality, our existence. And if we look at our equipment, all we have is a revolver with one bullet in the chamber. So I think the idea here is that Maria was contemplating suicide. And it's just interesting to think about her dialogue again, kind of reflecting Mary's state of being. I think that's what a lot of it is, you know, when she says, you know, I'm afraid to die. I'm so afraid of pain, all this stuff, you know, it's like this is sick Mary coming out of her. She's born with all of these emotions and feelings that come from Mary, Mary's memories, Mary's feelings. But, of course, what makes Maria interesting is that she also has her own will as well. She has her own kind of sense of consciousness. And she doesn't really know what she is. It's kind of why I don't really like saying Maria isn't real. You know, like when people are asking about Maria and we're talking about Maria, I feel like we really dehumanize her in ways that we probably shouldn't, right? Because she seems to really feel things, you know? She feels genuine pain and sorrow and confusion and it's almost like an android story, like you know, like a sci-fi android story, especially in this scenario as well, where you kind of see her becoming conscious and being molded into something. Anyway, let's reload. Do we have... and we have no other ammo. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Dixon with the 35 and the 32 in a row. Dave, what are you talking about? Alan Wake 2? Did you enjoyed it? I'm looking forward to checking out that series at some point. I think I might wait a bit. I was thinking about jumping into Alan Wake 1 sometime soon, but I think I might just give it a while. We'll see. Did you play the first one, Dave? Just incredible with the 18 and the 7 in a row. Right before Alan Wake 2. Definitely recommend doing Alan Wake 1 first. Yeah, I wasn't going to go into the second one without having played the first. We have some extra ammo here. You did Alan Wake 1 in a 14-hour sitting, right? Nico was recommending that I play it on easy mode instead of normal, just because the combat really isn't the best, and it's just tedious more than anything, especially when you get towards the end of the game. It just makes enemies more spongy, and it's not really that interesting. How do you feel about that, Dave? How do you feel about that recommendation? Not wrong? You think, JMP? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people over the years talk about Alan Wake's combat not being particularly enjoyable. That it's like a bit of a slog. It's not hard on hard either, but yeah, it's just annoying, tedious. So if you could shorten it down a bit, it might just be for the better. kind of like playing Silent Hill 2 on normal instead of hard. You know, combat is not where this game shines, and if you play the base game on hard, it's really just more of a slog than anything, you know? Grinding the pyramid heads down at the end of the game, and yeah, just spongy boss fights where they really don't need to be spongy. Yeah, I'm assuming Alan Wake 2 is a big improvement in terms of the overall gameplay. Yeah, much better combat. Did I play Silent Hill 2 back when it first released? I did, yes. The year it came out. We got a new weapon here, the Chinese cleaver. Square-bladed knife, ugly, but powerful and easy to use. The combat isn't great, but thankfully there's a lot less of it in Alan Wake 2. Right, yes, so just like better pacing with it and whatnot. Hey Enigma, good to see you. My balls. Master of Reality with the 4 months, thank you. Heaven's Knight, the name of this establishment. It's kind of funny. It doesn't say that in the base game. The name of this establishment. What a gorgeous looking game. Do we have to leave? The light. Ba-doo. All right, let's leave. Love this top-down angle here. Is that the only time we get an angle like that in the game, where it's just like a straight bird's eye view? If I played Deadly Premonition, I have. I have not finished it though. That game is very painful. Maybe one of these days we'll go back to it and try to get further in it. This truck. This isn't here at all in the base game. I don't think you see this anywhere. I think, is this like a whole new model? I think it might be. Maybe you can see this somewhere in the base game. I can't remember. Really stands out here. So yeah, here we are as Maria, and we have no idea what to do or where to go. Maria wakes up in some kind of suicidal state of mind. It's quite a strange scene, that opening scene. It's really different than anything else in the game. It's rare to have a character in these games just kind of talk to themselves like that. Kind of feels robotic in a way, like she's almost sounds like she's listing out bullet points. It's always how it felt to me. Like like it's a part of her birth or something, you know. She wakes up and then she starts listing all these things that she feels. I want to play around with the cleaver. Oh. No! Yeah. It's weird hearing the sounds without the radio. It's unusual. Hey, what's up, Carl? Wow, wow. There's nothing for me to do here. That's all we get. Do we get access to a radio? No, we never do. We never do. Right now, we just have to wander the streets until we find something. It's quite strange how we start here, you know, with like no real objective, just left to wander. Let's heal a little bit. Let's equip the revolver. Our run is a bit goofy, you think? Ugh. Oh yeah, the lying figure on the roof here. Hello there, Mr. Lying Figure. Shaking around. Yeah, the fog looks real nice. I really like her walk. She has a real strut. What do you think you'd be able to survive more in? Silent Hill or Raccoon City? I don't know. Who do you think would win in a fight when they're at the height of their powers? Goku or Gohan? I don't fucking know, man. I don't give a shit about these questions. I don't know. I guess it would depend, like, on what kind of Silent Hill are we dealing with? Are we in a James kind of Silent Hill where I'm like battling my own demons? Am I in someone else's Silent Hill where I'm battling their demons, like Alessa or Walter? You know, I don't know. Silent Hill can be many different things. I guess I'd probably go for Silent Hill. Where things are a little bit more ambiguous. Where things are less real, you know? There might be more of a chance of making it out alive when you're not really dealing with reality. You know, you get fucked up by a zombie in Raccoon City, you're fucked. You know, everything's real in that world. But if I get fucked up by a monster in Silent Hill, maybe it didn't even happen. You know? Or maybe I could be like Heather in Silent Hill 3, where Valtiel pulls me off and then brings me back to life. You know? In Silent Hill, people can come back to life when they die, depending on who they are. Valtiel does what? Then brings you back to life? Pulls me off. Yeah, I know. Maybe I could have. Maybe I could have picked some better words. I meant like dragged, you know, like he does with Heather. So he drags her off into the abyss. Stomp him. So, when we get over to this part of the map, we find blood and guts everywhere. And of course, that's our guide here. Follow the blood. The blood will take you to somewhere interesting. Looks like it says something on the wall there. It's hard to make out what it is. Fool? Something your hand. No, it's a skull. It's just an image of a skull, and then below it, it says, Give me your hand? Is that what it's supposed to say? The last two words are definitely your hand. I think. Oh, I think you might be right. Does it say I'm in your head? It looks more like... That looks more like hand than head. Mr. X would wreck Pyramid Head? No. No fucking chance. Pyramid Head is unkillable. It's an easy win for Pyramid Head. And again, you know, Pyramid Head has that advantage of being, you know, so elusive and unreal. But again, you know, why would Pyramid Heads... I guess it depends, you know, again, what Pyramid Head are we dealing with? Obviously, Silent Hill 2 Pyramid Head just wouldn't be able to come into contact with Mr. X. He's a very personalized monster, you know, only James can see him. But if we're... Yeah, okay, so maybe if we're talking about the Silent Hill movie Pyramid Head or something, then maybe Mr. X could kill him. Because, I don't know, is he killable in the movie? I don't know, I don't give a shit. But obviously in Silent Hill 2, you cannot kill Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head kills himself. If Pyramid Head, the only way for Pyramid Head to die is if he kills himself. Silent Hill Revelation is better than the first Silent Hill movie. Because you don't have to watch fucking bumbling ass Sean Bean every few minutes. You don't have to cut back to a useless ass Sean Bean storyline. Okay, here we are. Ooh, damn, I love how this looks. Hello there. Stomp on him. Heal, quick. I'm wasting so much ammo. Dead. Damn, look how good this game looks. I just like strolling, taking it all in. Did that music also play in Vanilla SH2? Nope. That's Maria's combat theme. Here we are. No map. So this is where the bulk of this side story takes place. In this new area. We never visit this place in the base game. Cobwebs up there. I got a map of the mansion. Here we are. What are you looking at, Maria? First aid kit? Bullets? The fireplace is boarded off. Do not use is written on it. We save. Cool. Ooh, I don't know if I like that reworked save screen, though. Her face looks a bit off. There's nothing inside. Too bad. What were you hoping for? Alcohol? A display of decorative plates. Not terribly interesting. It's a still life painting. Ah. Don't remember looking at that before. I've got no reason to use the phone. The puzzles in my Silent Hill? It's just a row of dishes. Nothing to do with me. Why'd you come here in the first place, Maria? What does this place have to do with you? Can I interact with this? No. You can see on that picture there's a red plate on the left side and a black plate on the right side. Those are actually key items we'll be using later on. Alright, let's go say hi to Ernest. Oh, there's another one right there as well, huh? Can't interact with them. Stop it. You're disturbing me.
Is somebody there? Open up. Hello?
Stop it. You're disturbing me.
Thank God. I finally found somebody. Can you open the door?
No.
But why?
Is it really necessary for me to answer all your tedious questions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want to be alone. Other people just irritate me.
I just want to see another human face. Do you know what's happening in this town? There's no one here. Just monsters.
Yes, I know. But so what? It has nothing to do with me. No one here means there's no one to disturb me.
You want to be alone in this insane asylum?
Yes, exactly. But how can you say that it's this town that's insane? Perhaps it's we who are insane. Both of us. Hopelessly insane. Are you satisfied? Would you leave me alone?
My name is Maria. What's your name?
Ernest.
Hemingway?
Baldwin.
Ernest? I'll be back.
Alright. So we have our first little meeting with Ernest. What if we go back?
Ernest? Are you there? No. I guess not. Ernest? Are you there?
Nope. Okay, let's take another look around here. Let's reload. What's PT? Kojima's playable teaser for Silent Hills. Well, Maria wasn't created right when James met her. She was created before. We're seeing what happens. We see the moment of her creation in this scenario. That's how I interpret the opening scene of Born from a Wish. Uh, Obviously, the title is quite revealing. Born from a wish, born from James's wish. We see her first moments, I think, in the opening scene for this scenario, where she wakes up in Heaven's Night, in the Heaven's Night Club. And we get a whiteboard. And yeah, that's what's interesting about Maria, is that she isn't just this uh, thing, you know. She has her own sense of consciousness. She has her own will, you know. She feels things. She is quite human. We often dehumanize Maria, you know, calling her a monster and just this creation born from James's mind, but she, you know, she feels pain. She doesn't really understand what she is. At least not at this point. But yeah, this takes place before she goes to the pier to meet James. We see the moment of her birth here and how she is molded to become what James wants from her. When the white breath is found, I shall dedicate this thing. O spirit of the mist, grant us fortune eternal, is written on the back. And if you look at this thing here, if you've played the original game, if you've played the base game on NG+, you might recognize this thing that's drawn on the tablet. This is one of the materials that you find in the base game to resurrect Mary, to get the rebirth ending. The white chrism. And we'll find 2 other tablets as we explore here, and those 2 other tablets will symbolize the other 2 items that you need for the rebirth ending. For some reason, there's a ladder in the fireplace leading up. Along the way, I can see something that looks like a hole. Climb the ladder. And now we get the last 2 boards. I guess that sound was that thing falling over. The black board. So on this one, when the dark grail is found, I shall dedicate this thing. You who deny death, grant us fortune eternal. No noise suggests no bees. Thank you for the 13 months. Cheers. And here we have the image of the chalice. Another item that you pick up for the rebirth ending in the base game. And the red board with the Crimson Ceremony book on it. The final item that you get for the rebirth ending. When the crimson words are found, I shall dedicate this thing. O you gods deep in slumber, grant us fortune eternal, is written on the back. There's a square depression in the center of the tombstone. and above that is a carefully carved epitaph. Along with you died joy. All that remains is despair and a future of meaningless tomorrows. But I will never give up. One, to see your beautiful smile again. One, to beg the blessings of the gods. I wait for that day. When the boards cover all sadness too will be covered. But until my dreams return to reality, I will have to swallow all the pain. There's a key firmly embedded in the stone beneath the depression. No matter how I try, I can't pull it out. So what we have to do here is we have to cover the entire background so there is no green. So we cannot see any of that green background. Cover all the sadness. With our rebirth items here. So we can place the white and black ones in just as it is. As they are. And with the red one... Nope. Yeah, I knew that was wrong. Remove it. Left. Yeah, there we go. So now all we're seeing are the three colors of the boards. The red, the black, and the white. When the three boards overlapped, the key came free. I got the Acacia key. Chaz with the 9 months. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Chris? Engraved with an acacia flower, found embedded in a stone slab. And I think later on we'll be reading about the acacia flower and what it means. Three boards have been inserted. I have been watching Nub streams, yeah. It's just the same nonsense, really. Same 15 minutes of bullshit every day. Yeah, I don't think that pyramid head thing is that was just misinformation. Journalists twisting official statements. Yeah, I had to stop watching. I think it was a couple of days ago when Nub was streaming a session and they had the follow-up show with the two developers talking about it. Oh, it was really soul-crushing stuff. You know, they were trying to... You know, they were just like... trying to make the story sound exciting, you know? They were reframing the story as if it was this exciting thing that everyone was caring about. You know, they were talking about, oh, like, what's going to happen here? What do you think will happen when Joy chooses to fucking suck her fucking boyfriend's dick? I don't know, Janice. Oh, but the audience are voting that this will happen, so it'll be exciting to see how this plays out when, if it goes this way or that way, what'll happen next week? Oh, boy. It was, you know, it was just painful. You know, they're trying to, like, talk about it in this exciting way, as if we're all like giving it, you know, as if anyone gives a shit. Is there a single person in the world who is invested in what's happening in the Silent Hill Ascension story? I guess there has to be someone, but It's just painful, you know, when like nobody is given any fucks about the story. uh, let me save again here. And oh, just like just the constant buzzwords out of them, the way they have to, the way they keep bringing up the same talking points. And one thing that really gets to me is the constant use of the word canon and the importance that they put on the word, like shape the Silent Hill canon. That's what it's all about, you know. You can't miss out because the fans really care about the canon, and now you can shape what becomes canon. Oh my god. It's just like the complete commodification of a fandom and its and the series themes, you know, just the canon and trauma and guilt, and it's all everything just reduced to a token. It's oh yeah, it's really really bad. Let's see, where am I going? The way the way they're like dragging it out as well, like they're planning on this is they're planning for this to be like an 8 month long thing, right? I think it's 8 months this is going on for, every day, with a new piece of the story every day, a new shitty little 15-minute segment every day. Jesus, people are going to go absolutely insane following this. Even like Nub said that he was planning on following it every day, but already he's starting to think twice about that, and he's like, maybe I'll just do it every Saturday. It would probably be like genuinely bad for your health following that every day. You know, I don't think it would be good for you at all. um, I think the episodes are like 15 minutes, aren't they? Okay, now that we have this acacia key, we can check out a new area up here. Is it just a 5? Yeah, it has to be shorter than 15, right? Yeah, and then you have like your QTE gameplay section at the end each time, and it's like the same thing every time. I use the acacia key. What do we have here? Matches in a children's bedroom. Small bed for a child. A doll is sitting on the chair. Now that I look closer, it's filthy. Whoever lived here must have really loved this thing. stuffed animals line the top of the shelf. Nothing very interesting. Oh, is this a teddy bear? It's not very well made, but it's sort of cute anyway. I bet Laura would love it. She loves bears. Laura? Who am I talking about? Stuffed animals are lined up. So yeah, here you get a really interesting bit of dialogue. Maria thinking of Laura but doesn't really know how she has these memories. And that's something that you see with her throughout the game, the base game as well. She has this deep care for Laura, but she doesn't really understand why. And of course, the reason she knows Laura is because she has Mary's memories. Mary was good friends with Laura in hospital when she was sick. And Maria is born with all of these feelings. And all these memories. The shelf is filled with fairy tales and other children's literature. I'm sure I've never read this, but somehow it seems familiar. Again, maybe stuff that Laura also read. Maybe Mary read her some fairy tales. Yeah, I think Masahiro Ito made some statement regarding the new game, saying, you know, if you want to see the origin of Pyramid Head, this is where it began in Silent Hill 2. He wasn't really referring to like a unique origin story that was separate from the game or new content or anything. I think he was just speaking with regards to the game itself and this being where Pyramid Head first appeared. Hey, what's up, cool man? This calendar is from 10 years ago. 10 years ago. November.
Oh no, she fell out the window! Don't move her!
What happened?
I can't see anything. If only I had some light. Well, we did find some matches. Only 2 or 3 matches are left. Found in kids' room. Light the candle. There's a candle here. Nice. What do we have here? There's something below the chair. Is this a birthday card? To my dearest daddy. Happy birthday from Amy Baldwin. I got a birthday card and present. It's a pile of junk. It doesn't look like there's anything useful. A birthday card and unopened present from Amy. So we come up here and we hear voices. The sound of some kind of accident. Someone falling out a window.
Give it. to my daddy.
Hello there. Yeah, cool, man. I was thinking of Silent Hill 1 when she brought up the fairy tales. Hello. There's a book here. It looks like a plant encyclopedia. Acacia. A genus of evergreen trees of the mimosa tribe of the pea family. Its tiny flowers are yellow or white and grow in clusters. Common varieties include the gum tree. The acacia tree is a potent symbol in many religions across the world. In Christianity, it represents eternal life and morality. In ancient Egypt, it represented purity and rebirth. While in ancient Babylonia, it was thought of as the tree of the goddess Ishtar and was a symbol of life. It was also a holy tree to the ancient Jews who built the sacred Ark of the Covenant from it, and for whom it signified a peaceful death and a release from grief. So all pretty relevant themes. Of course, we found the key up at that grave. That seems as though that was probably Amy's grave with the little stone. There's a clock here. Show yourself. Show yourself. Yeah! You want some too? Just gotta hold your ground. Wait for them to come to you. The shadow. You're not gonna fool me, Mr. Mannequin. Hello. Pathetic. Okay, so now... Yeah, we're going all the way to the end of this hall, I think. Love these long halls just with the fog and the trees outside. Such a nice atmosphere. Now, where are we? The study. And another book, Lost Memories. I have the strongest trust, you may even call it faith, in the miracle called resurrection of the dead. Upon the hill where the light descended, the beast intoned his song. With words of blood, drops of mist, and the vessel of night, the grave become an open field. The people wept in fear and joy at the reunion, but my faith in the salvation of Zushil Paba did not waver. It is also spoken of in the ancient legends. The original worshippers did not believe that
Steve.
death was the end. Thank you, Steve. But that it was simply the path by which the deceased returned to nature. They also believed the process was reversible. There's something imprinted towards the bottom of the page. Did Ernest write this? What could it mean? Blood equals red. Mist equals white. Night equals black. So again, calling back to the 3 items that we used. Seems as though Ernest has been trying to bring his daughter back to life through a similar ritual to the one that James attempts in the main game. Or probably the exact same ritual. Okami, thank you very much for the 5. Cheers. Alex, I thank you for the 50 as well. And Kitsune with the 51. Cheers, guys. It's interesting the mention of Zushil Paba. If you remember when we were playing Silent Hill 3 and we got to the end of the game, we learned that one of the cult's gods, or I think an angel, they refer to it as, is Zushil Bara. So this might be a mistranslation of Zushil Bara, or maybe just an intentionally different spelling of Zushil Bara, kind of like what they do with Metatron. You know how they call Metatron Metraton as well, but it's like purposeful. Yeah, maybe an alchemical thing there as well. I really like this verse here. It's quite evocative. The grave become an open field. With words of blood, drops of mist, and the vessel of night, the grave become an open field. Of course, what we're seeing referenced here are the 3 rebirth materials: the mist, the blood, and the vessel of night, the black, the chalice. The beast intoned his song. The people wept in fear and joy at the reunion. So it's like we're seeing the people's response here to a successful rebirth. In fear and joy at the reunion. But my faith in the salvation of Zushil Paba did not waver. All right, let's go say hi to Ernest again. This is where he is. Lurking in the bedroom, and he stays here until the very end.
Do you know a little girl named Amy?
Why do you ask me that?
This letter. To my dearest daddy. It's from a girl named Amy Baldwin. Your daddy?
Yes. Where'd you find that?
Up in the attic.
Oh. What a fool. Now, when it's too late, I finally understand why. Why she was there. Why she was holding that empty envelope when she fell.
Ernest. Amy. She isn't... I'm sorry. I'm sorry I reminded you.
No need to apologize. You didn't remind me. I've never forgotten. Maria, some things we forget, and some things we can never forget. It's funny, I'm not sure which one is sadder. It's been 10 years, but I still...
Ernest, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's fine. Maria, that letter.
I'll leave it here.
Thanks. Maria? So you must be... That's why you could see me.
Huh?
So perhaps that means that I can hope for a miracle as well.
What do you mean?
In the apartment next door, there's a bottle containing a white liquid. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's in there somewhere. I must have it.
You... want me to get it for you?
Please.
Why don't you just get it yourself?
If I could, believe me, I would. But
White?
I'll open the stairway door.
Ernest, do you really believe it will work?
I don't know.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind fighting for an impossible cause. Anyway, it beats just giving up and doing nothing.
Maria, thank you.
Okay. So now we're on a mission to get him his white liquid. Again, the same rebirth material, the exact same one that you use, the white chrism in the base game. Amy's present to her father, Ernest, found with the birthday card. I think I'll leave this here. The bookshelf is lined with complete editions of difficult-looking books. I'm not interested in any of that. Cannon Spikes, thank you very much for the year. Niall, thank you very much for the... Oh, wait, no. Cannon Spikes, thank you for the 18. Never mind. The 18 and the 3 in a row. Niall with the 20. Yuki, thank you for gifting the sub to Fatepi. Pew, thank you for gifting this sub to X2404. Kitsune with the 51 as well. Cheers, everyone.
You think miracles really can happen?
This is Silent Hill.
Yeah. Maybe that's the problem.
Oh, Maria, you think too much. I'm from here. This is my town.
Really interesting. I really like these conversations with Ernest. The ambiguity of some of the lines. When he said that line when he says, so that's why you could see me. We've never seen Ernest. So maybe then, maybe I can hope for a miracle too. That's what he says right after that as well. Because Maria is capable of seeing me, I can also hope for a miracle. As if he knows that what Maria has been created for, you know? Oh, someone has brought their loved one back to life through you, so maybe now I can hope for the same thing. Ernest knows what, he seems to know what Maria is more than she does. That line as well, almost making it sound like he is the town in the way, or that he's like, this is my town. And in the end, he is the one to really send Maria on her way. Like, he's the one who shapes her into being James's thing. The final scene we get with him is really interesting once we go and get the liquid. But yeah, certain lines of dialogue make him seem to be like this really powerful entity. But then in other moments, he really seems quite weak and pathetic. He can't really leave this place. You kind of get the impression that he's killed himself, and that's why he can't leave. Like he's stuck haunting the place where he died. We never see him. He appears to be some kind of ghost. When we go into his room later, there's no one in there. Okay, let's go get him his liquid, shall we? Ooh. Oh, loads of ammo. Let's reload. Yeah, so that's why you could see me. It's interesting. And Maria acts as confused as we are. Like, huh? What? Some things we forget, some things we never forget. Lost memories. Very high camo index. Hey, what's up, Michi? Come on, come at me. You little unicycle cockroach. Come here. Yeah! Oh! I thought I got 2 in 1. There's some kind of plate on the floor. Amy Baldwin. She was loved too much by God. 7 years was not enough time. There's another thing you could draw parallels with. A 7-year-old. She was loved too much by God. Yeah. Keep out of the haunted mansion. So this is pretty easy. We don't have to explore this whole place or anything, though we can find the same map here. Maybe it's the bottom floor. I think it is. Oh, wait, no. Here we go. Something is written on the desk, but it's too dark to read. We get the white liquid. Hey, what's up, Billy? Small bottle filled with an unknown white liquid. The label reads, "I deny thee." No. Oh, you don't actually get a map of the basement level. Oh, now I probably have the map. No? Okay. Just want to take a look at this again. Okay. This is the end. Final scene.
Thank you, Maria. That's the only item I couldn't get myself. By the time I found out about it, I could no longer leave this house. So long.
Yes, but Will...
Maria, the gods are here. You know it too. You were born in this town.
I'm not sure God is the right word.
Do you believe in fate?
Not really.
That's fine then.
Ernest, can I open this?
This is a dead end. There's nothing beyond here.
I know. So, what if I had said I believed in fate?
That James. He's a bad man.
James... Yes. I know.
He's looking for the you that isn't you.
Because he's kind? Do you know something?
Yes. Maria, you're...
Anyway, that's just what you think. You don't really know anything. That's fine.
Okay.
James.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend? My name is Maria.
Sweet. There we go. Start of a beautiful romance. Stick around, fools. PT up next after the credits. These credits are probably very loud, so you might not be able to hear me too well. Yeah, I don't think they're as loud as for the main game. Maybe you can hear me. Cool. Cool. Oh, sorry, Enhanced Edition team. They're never gonna get their shout out. There we go. Action level normal. Yeah. It was probably a bit longer than 1 hour and 7 minutes because it doesn't include loading times and cutscene times and puzzle times and map times. I really love that final scene with Ernest. Just the music, so good. The whole mood of it. When she eventually opens the door and sees all the stuff on the table. You can see that he opened the present, Amy's gift, and there's a pair of black gloves on the table. Were the black gloves the gift, do you think? And it also looks like there's some kind of cable on the table, or tube. I used to wonder if that was like a noose, like if he hung himself in this room way back. but I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be. I love that moment where he's about to spell out to Maria what she is and they cut it off. You can't do that in Silent Hill. You can't just spell it out like that. I love when she holds him off. Wait, no, I don't want to know. Yes, Maria, you're... Anyway, that's just what you think. You don't really know anything. What he says about the liquid as well. By the time I found out about it, I could no longer leave this house. So long. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-bam. Ba-ba-bam. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Well, there we go. There's Born from a Wish. Let me just scroll up here. It's interesting as well how the final scene ends kind of where it began, you know, with her contemplating suicide with the revolver. Just like the opening scene, but then she decides against it in the end and goes to meet with James. I think her response is interesting to that line that Ernest has as well. You know, when he says he's looking for the you that isn't you. And she says, because he's kind? It's a strange response. I guess it's kind of sad in a way, you know, if Maria's here looking for real genuine love and care. One second here, and we'll get into PT Agnew with the 25. Cheers, thank you very much, and Great AH with the 9. Thank you. Never understood that line. Yeah, it's interesting. He's looking for the you that isn't you because he's kind. You would think the implication of that would be quite negative, but she seems she takes it as if it's a good thing. Okay, let me switch over to PS4 and we'll play PT.